going on? My name is Whispers. First sample of BX, you know what I mean? From the southeast side of the Bronx, there, preferably the first section. You know, we rock with blue collar television, man. For sure.
You in the presence of a street nigga, I'm just trying to keep my plate full. Hammer on my hip, you wanna play fool. Know I gotta keep figures. I've been wildin' out since grade.
Upcoming artist, as far as me right now, I did a lot of features, like I did Royal Flush first single. I did some joint, I just did a new joint with Sheik and Fab, it's called No Losses. I did a joint with Sheik again on this mixtape Gorilla Wing. Go cop that too, I did 2 joints on there. And as far as my joint, I did 3 mixtapes with Chris Rivers, so my joint is coming in March, The Red Door. And when that shit comes, it's crazy. I guarantee you. And I mean, everything's gonna be lined up right, it's gonna be official. It's gonna be hard for the X. Something that the X need, but just the world, you know, the world need to feel though. You know what I'm saying? Whispers. Whispers is someone who busts his ass doing music every day. A nigga who just came from the X, you know, playing ball first. Always had a dream, try to make it today, but you know, reality hits after a while and that shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? It's way deeper than what you think it is. And niggas' parents ain't got money like that, so after a while, you know, you get to the streets. Whisper just started grinding, rapping, doing what he do. You know what I mean? Building his name up, gaining his respect, just doing ciphers, doing whatever it took. And after a while, I just got around some OGs and niggas respected what I did and they just put me in the light right now. So I'm running with it. For real. Whispers is, to me, that name, it fits me best because as I got older, I got wiser. And I learned if you just be quiet and watch things, you'll learn a lot more. So my whole attire was just like, everything about me was just low. My demeanor was quiet. But every time I came out, it was like Styles said, a whisper is louder than a gunshot. You understand what I'm saying? So it's more surprising. I was always like a elusive nigga, you can't find me, this nigga's gone. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck are we find this nigga's always, you know what I mean? It's like that, just like that. So it fits my demeanor. And PK Tre stands for power and knowledge. It's 360 degrees. That's what that shit stands for. You know what I mean? Like if I was gonna rep something or have anything that was popping, it had to have some positivity to it. And that's just how I feel. You gotta be sharp with this shit. Everything's 360 degrees. Knowledge never stops, energy keeps going. So there's no way I can say I'm the best now or the best later because you gotta keep working and working and working and working. You dig what I mean? That's how I see it. So that's what PK Tre is, you know, power and knowledge, 360 degrees. I got started doing this. Well, basically I started rapping, just playing around with it when Liza, that's Pun's wife, when she was in the studio. I was like 16, 17. I was still in high school. I didn't really care for it like that. After that, I moved to Virginia. When I moved to Virginia, they was doing some battle shit on the radio, so I listened to it for a year. I said, I'm gonna get on it and I'm gonna do it. So when I did that, I started winning. I became a cypher champ for that shit. I just started like building a vibe. Then I got with Lonnie B. This is in Richmond, VA. And after that, I did a mixtape with him. And you know, I just started doing it. Came home, I did another mixtape. It was called Listen Close. But I was still caught up in like hustling and going back and downstate, upstate, trying to get bread. Music wasn't lucrative at the time, so my choice was paper. You know what I mean? But that shit was still hard. Now I'm just grinding now. I did the joints with Chris Rivers, now I got the Red Door coming soon. I got other shit with Sheik. I got more shit coming. Like, it's crazy. I can't really speak on certain things, but it's coming. Well, Chris is my family, so Chris always been doing music. If anybody kept tabs on him, like, he's been like fucking rapping since like 6 years old and shit with Benzino's son and all that. You know what I mean? And he's the son of the Great Punk, so at the end of the day, Chris is my cousin. He said he wanted to do this shit. I was doing music. I ain't really care for it at the time, but I was still working on my shit on my own. But he was like, yo, let's do this shit. Let's get together and fuck it up. So we just made a promise to get together and do this shit the right way, and that's, you know, everything unfolded the way it is now. And it's still going. Personal project's called The Red Door. The reason why I call it The Red Door, some weird shit, like if you ever see horror movies like Freddy Krueger and all, like, see the Red Door, you go through there, you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. It's like it's unexpected and shit is real eerie and scary. And I just feel like it's always a red door every time you progress in life, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's ahead of you, but you try to stay prepared and still run with it. So I just feel like the industry, everything that's about to happen for me, it's a big red door. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I know I'm gonna get through it. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just give them a musical vibe with it. It's gonna be crazy. I wanna make sure all the melodies is right, all the rhymes is right, all the features is right, and I want it to be very different. Different from everybody else, you know? It's funny, man. I'm getting all my social shit together and all that. I got my brother running all that for me. But you can hit me on Instagram. That's Whispers PK3. On Facebook, I gotta get a new Facebook name. I got it, but I forgot it, so I'm stuck on that. I know Instagram, you can hit me up though. Whispers PK 3. If you wanna hit me on my Gmail, it's the same thing. Whispers PK 3 at Gmail for like bookings, whatever features, all that shit. You can hit me there. Definitely. That's where I'm at right now. Coming straight out the fucking next. You already know it. Rocking with blue collar television, man. You already know. These niggas been on their shit. They coming for you niggas. It is what it is. Blue collar television, man.
You in the presence of a street nigga. I'm just trying to keep my plate full. Hammer on my hip, you wanna play fool. Know I gotta keep figure. I've been wildin' out since crazy.